people, so you've watched the workout that was yesterday. It was a grueling session. I know it didn't look it, but it was hard. Back in Delts, I'm really feeling it today. So now we are currently in Milton Keynes, and when I mean we, I mean me and my mum. My mum has some course to do for a job, and the only way she could get it was either train or bus, and she doesn't get paid for it. So I said that if I drive her, I'll get paid for the mileage, so it makes life easier. So now that's been done, I've literally got loads of hours spare because I ain't driving home for it. So I'm going to go to a gym called Kiss Gyms, which is basically a glorified like pure gym, which isn't bad. You know, it will get the job done, and it's quite cheap for a day pass. So I'm going to move on to that, and then I'm probably going to get some food and relax a bit and watch the UK Pro Muscle podcast with Cuba, James and Jamie. So let's get my shit together and get on with it. It is 10 o'clock, so let's get moving.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it is currently 2:45. So I'm feeling a bit tired now because I'm all chilled out. As you can tell, I'm yawning. Ooh. So we went to Kiss Gyms. It wasn't bad, to be fair. The equipment was good. It literally had near enough all the same equipment as a pure gym does. It was all matrix equipment. They had a few things. They had a nice little hack squat. That was different. That was nice. So yeah, managed to get the job done. Got my session in. I think it was only like a £5 day pass. So yeah, that's all sorted. Watched the UK Muscle podcast. That was spot on. It was funny. Cuba kills it every time. Makes it so funny. So yeah, got some food. I've not had loads of food though because I wasn't massively hungry, so I've literally had 4 square bars. Now the cereal bars. You're probably thinking, well, all of it today is junk, really. You know, this morning I had McDonald's breakfast for the first time in near enough 2 months, and I had 3 sausage and egg bagels just on their own, but I wiped the floor with them, and then I had a caramel frappe, and that went down a treat as well. But I needed that type of food for training today because I'm starting to feel it this past few days. My body's telling me that it's tired. The problem is I am about ready for a deload, but I'm planning on taking probably literally a solid week off, because I've not had a deload in a while, and I know every so often people have a deload of 4 days like AJ Morris does and Cuba and stuff like that. So, but the problem is if I have a deload now, it's not going to work good because I go on holiday in March to Tenerife, and I don't really ever normally train on holiday. I try, and if I'm ever going away, which is only like once, twice a year, I don't train because I like to enjoy myself. I like to do different things. I like to explore, and I like to find nice places and places to eat. So I won't be training. So yeah, that's the problem. I don't want to deload now because when it comes to March, I'm going to have to do a full week of a deload, and it's not what I want really. So I'm holding off. I'm recovering pretty good, but it's just the odd days like today. I'm just feeling a bit tired. My body doesn't necessarily feel tired. You just know that some days it just feels drained, and yeah. But I think my head at the same time is telling me that you need this deload. You're so close. You know, grind it through. But yeah, food like I have today, I've ate so well for the past like 4 weeks, a month. My food's been clean. Well, I say clean, I'm eating the foods that you need to eat. So like, as a pre-workout for me, before I go training, it will literally be like 200 grams of cereal in a big bowl. And then like bagels throughout the day with like chicken in and salad. And then a steak, some burgers now and again. So yeah, I'm not strict, but I'm eating food that is going to benefit what I'm doing. So, but yeah, that's it. I think my mother is nearly ready to come out now, so we can drive home. So I'm going to end it there and get ready to leave. Well, I'm not going to end it there. I'm just going to end this clip here. So I'll see you all when I get home. And we are finally back home. Throat's going. So yeah, we are back home. We can chill out now. So I'm going to go through a few things that is on the top of my head, and I need to get them out to you guys. First of all, I've had an haircut, so I don't look homeless anymore. Wicked. So first little thing I'm going to say, I'm going to take it out of this vlog. This is just to take a few minutes. Is obviously how sad it is about Caroline Flack committing suicide, and just how tragic it is and awful, and just makes you realise that how bad it can get as being a reality star, celebrity. You don't know what's going through the head either. But the main part of this is obviously rest in peace Caroline Flack, and it's sad news and everything like that. But I see all these people putting rest in peace to her, which is fine. Obviously I wouldn't expect anyone to do any different, but when things like this happen, step back a minute and just message people that you know probably have things going on in their head where they're either struggling, they think negative thoughts, they're just struggling through life in general, and they have any issues like that. You know, it doesn't take a lot to just message them and just let them know that you're there. Just ask them how they are. You can do it in any way. By all means, obviously still do your whole rest in peace Caroline Flack thing, that's fine, because obviously it is always tragic when someone takes their life. So by all means I'm not saying stop doing that, but just think about the people that you can impact and you can hopefully help change. If they're struggling and you're messaging them and you're letting them know and you're just making them aware that you're even there if needed. I know it's hard for a lot of people to talk about any issues that they have, but at least they know that you're there, and just make people aware of that. I read something the other day that every 90 minutes someone commits suicide, and you just think that is insane. And even if it's a friend, even if it's someone you don't know, even if it's someone that you have on social media through Instagram or anything like that, because you're always going to get followers and you're going to follow people that interest you. Some of these people you can either tell or they express it. Just let them know that you're there, and just, you know, be nice about it. At the end of the day, we're all in this world to work together to help each other. We're all individuals trying to accomplish goals and stuff like that. So just help people out and just make people aware that you're there. So that's all it takes. But obviously, R.I.P. Caroline Flack. It's awful news, tragic. So yeah, coming off that topic now, that's done with. I had to get that off my chest. The main thing I wanted to do this whole bit for is injuries. Injuries is what I'm going to talk about, and I'm not talking like serious injuries. We'll go through it. It's just on the top of my head because it's something that's just circling that I want to get off my chest again. So the past about 4 weeks I've been not injured. It's been more of a just minor injury with my right knee. So I was doing pendulum squats for 3 plates at a warehouse, and just I was fine, training really hard, training with George, pardon me, and nothing even popped. I just remember getting off the machine on the 3rd set and my knee just felt really funny. Nothing popped, no noise, it just felt really tight in a certain area, and I just thought, oh, it just needs loosening up. So after the session I'd done some stretching, and I thought nothing of it really. I just made sure that I'd done a nice cool down, made sure I stretched off, put some deep heat on it when I got home, and it was fine. But then as the weeks got on, my knee just felt quite painful, like if I was to get in a squatting motion, if I was to bend down, I'd just get pain. So it was hard, and I still class that as a minor injury because there were certain things I could still do, but it was certain movements that used to affect it and used to hurt. So this is where this is the reason I wanted to talk about this, is because I still managed to train legs through them 4 weeks. I didn't stop training just because it was a minor injury. Didn't necessarily mean that I had to stop. Obviously if I'd done something quite bad, or every time I'd done anything to do with legs and it was painful, then obviously you need to take a break. But for me it was more any sort of pressing motion that I did to do with legs. So I just had to train smart and I had to adapt my training. So instead of doing like leg press, hack squat, pendulums, even barbell squats, I did things like my obviously quad extensions. I did attempt to do some single leg press. Now I know I said I weren't leg pressing, but I tried to do it, but I just backed off on the weight, and when I backed off quite heavily, like I'm talking, I was putting one plate aside. Now normally when I leg press about literally 7 to 8 plates aside. So that's how much, so I would just focus on more of the motion, the pump, and just getting that lactic acid build up. So I was just training smart, I just backed off some of the weight. Obviously I did stuff like adductor machines, obviously my hamstring curls, calf raises. So yeah, I didn't stop the training, which is what I'm trying to get to the point. That you don't, just because you have an injury, whether it's minor or even like a medium type of injury. Obviously if it's a serious injury, it's a totally different subject. If it's a serious injury, you know you can't train because it's serious and you won't be able to do anything with that leg. So if it's a minor injury, you've just got to be smart, is the moral of the story. You just have to train smart. Don't try and be stupid. Like, it's took me 4 weeks to just like literally, I mean, I did standing squat machine the other day and I put 5 plates on each side, and that was really good. And it weren't until the last set my knee didn't hurt. You could just feel where the pain used to be, like the tiniest tweak, but it didn't hurt at all. And like, it took me 4 weeks to just get back to doing that. I mean, I've not done pendulum squats in 4 weeks, and I was forcing myself to do pendulum squats, especially the one at warehouse, because I hate the pendulum squat at warehouse gym because it's such a heavy machine on its own. And the motion, as soon as you unhook it, it just drops. That's it. Doof. So you've literally just got to be, the moment you unhook it, you've just got to be mentally prepared, and it's tough. Even with one plate on, it can be tough. You can obviously bust reps out, but you know, it's tough regardless. So 3 plates, it was really hard, and I felt that's where I was peaking, ready to move on to 4 plates. But it clearly wasn't meant to be, because that happened. So it was obviously my leg saying, and do you know the worst thing, without interrupting that, I had even knee sleeves on. I had knee sleeves on, really tight ones as well, not to use any bounce, just to make sure that injuries don't happen, ironically enough. So yeah, that didn't help, but it is what it is. I mean, you learn these things. Now hopefully next week I can jump back on it. I'm hoping to put 1 plate on and see how that goes. If that goes fine, I'll go up to 1.5. If that's still easy, I'll go up to 2, all in the same session. I'll build it up in then 4 sets that I'll do, and then the following week we'll probably repeat that, and then the 3rd week we might see going up a little bit more weight. So basically we're just starting back from a lower weight, which is frustrating, I know, because when you get up to a nice weight on a machine that's like that, it's tough. It hits you a bit, but it is what it is. It's life, it happens. Injuries happen, things happen. You get on with it. So yeah, that's basically the whole rant. Now I know I've blabbed on, but it's just trying to get my trail of thought whilst I'm talking, because that's what's been going on in my head. So yeah, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. To be honest with you, this whole vlog is obviously the following week, because last week I didn't bring out a vlog, and you're probably thinking, well, whoever watches this, you're probably thinking, well, where's the vlog? Why haven't you said anything about it? I just took a week off just to recuperate from everything, because obviously my knee, I had my car, obviously that you seen in the last vlog, my car all broke, stuff like that. So I just thought, if I take a week off, start fresh. I know I didn't tell anyone, but I thought if I just announce it, it'll make like it's a big deal. It's not a big deal, just YouTubers do that. But YouTubers don't normally announce it unless they're taking something like a month off. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if it's been boring for some of you, but I hope this can educate some of you and help you out and just make you think about all these things that I've spoke about, really. So that's the end of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. I will really appreciate it. Even leave a comment of your thoughts. Matter of opinions, obviously, I'll message you back to it. And if not, DM me on Instagram and let me know what you think of the video. So, thank you very much and see you all next week.